Now, we had Chief Bode George a couple of weeks ago on Arise, and he kept emphasizing on the fact that Wike has betrayed PDP, basically, to say that he has just, I mean, on paper, he is still a PDP member, but with his actions, he's practically betrayed the party. So what are some of the mistakes that you would say can be learned and corrected in anticipation for 2027? By the way,
at this convention in August,
yes,
Wike is also an issue. He will be
an issue.
He will be.
Your thoughts on
just as I said that the national chairman will be consolidated into a substantive national chairman.
Okay.
And the national secretary issue will also be resolved. Wike issue will also be resolved. I guarantee
what does that mean?
He will be expelled at that particular Congress.
You think so?
Expelled or suspended because his actions, just like Anyanwu, is no longer a member of the party. He may claim to be a member of the party. Look at this man saying, Makinde is his friend. How can Makinde be your friend? When you are working for Tinubu for president, you've declared, and Makinde wants to be president. So, how can he be your friend? The man is just a saboteur. That's wicked. In the court of public opinion of the People's Democratic Party, Wike is no longer a member of our party. I guarantee you that.
He says he has the capacity to send fire to states that appear to disturb him. And we know what he has done in Rivers State.
Look. What has he done in Rivers State?
What has he done in Rivers State?
What has he not done?
What has he done in Rivers State?
What has he done?
He himself confessed that what he wanted was for Fubara to go, for him to take over Rivers State. He's not in charge of Rivers State. He has no power in Rivers State anymore. He used to go to Rivers State every weekend to cause confusion, to have meetings. Can he go there now? He has lost. That man doesn't understand that prudence is a better part of valor. A man who declares in public space that he drinks whiskey for breakfast.
Two quick questions before we let you go. First will be on the thoughts that you expressed on Seyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, who it looks like he might be interested in, putting his heart in the ring.
He is interested.
My question to you, sir, is that do you trust him? A lot of people think that he had a deal with the APC and with the president in 2023 for him to get a second term, while all the other, while the presidential votes go to the president, and then a good number of the other positions, Senate, House of Reps, etc., go to the PDP.
When Makinde had the deal in Oyo for governorship, it was survival. It was the deal. That deal is gone now. Now, he wants to run. Look, I talked to him about it, actually. Let me tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I met with him in November, and I said to him, I said, Governor, people are saying you are a front. They don't trust you. They say you are fronted. He told me, he said, but I'm not even 60 years old. Am I supposed to round up my career like this? He said, I'm ambitious too. That's why I'm working so hard in your state so that people will see that I qualify. Tinubu has had his term and he has failed the nation. He has exposed himself. He has embarrassed the Yoruba nation. We want to get rid of him. We want another Yoruba man to come and save this country, and I can do it.
Okay.
And I also told him, I said, they're saying you are too close to Wike.
Yes.
He said, no, not anymore. Wike wanted to destroy Fubara. Makinde joined the other governor to support Fubara. By the way, Wike saying that whatever it doesn't want, is trying to help us in PDP so that we don't collapse. This is a man who has declared war against us. He's crying louder than the bereaved. And as for Pius, he has said it since 2021 that he's supporting Tinubu. So these are not members of our party. These are not supporting our candidates. So forget about them, whatever they say.
I want to start by asking you this question. Is Wike Bola Tinubu's an APC's mole or spy within the PDP, just as a lot of people are postulating and saying that Arabambi and Lamidi Apapa are APC spies within the Labour Party. And possibly some people say Abure too as well is another APC spy within the Labour Party. I mean, it goes to say as well that people also still think that El-Rufai going to SDP in this coalition they're trying to form is another TINUBU'S chess play for him to spy on behalf of the APC such that it will use them to invade SDP and then obviously win the election, because SDP is technically another arm of the APC, or the old guard moved to a deep plate, another platform. So ahead of time, El-Rufai is meant to go be that confusion later. He says that Wike does not have power within Rivers State anymore. For those people from Rivers State that are in the comment section, can you substantiate that as well? But as well, he mentioned that in the court of public opinion, Wike and Pius are no more members of the PDP. We're going to have to break down all the things he said here, but I wanted to start with these few questions first so that you just hit the ground running. But I want you to watch this to the end, as we do all the time, and then so that we can take proper analysis. Also, if you're meeting this content for the first time, like, share, and subscribe. If you've been following us and you've not yet subscribed, please do so. And recommend this channel to others. Now, let's get right into the meat of the matter. You can see the political permutation by our politicians. Let's take the Makinde issue for a start. When he was contesting for re-election, he made a deal that he would be the governor, now with the opposition party, that the presidential votes will go to APC, and the governor and the lawmakers will go to PDP. And this is exactly what is going on across the country right now. You see states like Delta State making this sort of ungodly and unholy arrangement with the APC. You can see, I think it was Akwa Ibom State or something, or Cross River, one of those two. The governors come to make this sort of support as well, because they have to survive. So the election is not even cast yet. They've already divided the vote. So basically, they're telling us that it is not about what we want, it's about what they're going to do during the election. APC is going to get the presidential vote. PDP will get the state vote, and they will get the lawmakers, the state assembly votes as well. So we are already taken out of the equation as the voters. This is the kind of corruption that is going on with our electoral system. This is the kind of corruption. This is exactly what happened in Rivers State. This is how they were able to rig Rivers State, saying, you know what, yeah, Tinubu, I'll make that arrangement with you. This is the postulation anyway by people. You will get the presidential vote. The state will get the PDP vote, and including the governor, and then we'll be fine, and then Wike will become the FCT minister. This sort of arrangement, this ungodly and unholy arrangement, is exactly what has caused Nigeria to be in this dark spot where it is at the moment. And now we have a PDP candidate or a former PDP governor as the FCT minister. No one can actually argue that an arrangement like this was not made. Because what exactly was Wike going to bring to the table? Rivers State tilted the election to favor Tinubu. And now we're seeing all this arrangement going on all across the nation, going towards 2027. And this is why we're campaigning for every one of us to sit up, to make sure that we come out overwhelmingly and vote against this APC and all of these governors making this ungodly arrangement. Let's bring in new people. I've said this before, for Rivers State, for example, the only way you'll be free from the shackles of APC and Wike is to vote out these lawmakers completely. All of this, Martin Amowole and the 26 others, you vote them all out. And the others, and if you're not appeal with Fubara, get him out too as well, because he made this kind of arrangement with Wike too as well. So let's come back again to Wike. for PDP. Now, because this channel is about everything, we're assessing every candidate and their viability and their possibility, the candidacy they're presenting as well, every political party. One of those is, Moles we've been talking about is Wike. I asked earlier, is Wike still a spy for? At what point in time would Wike's destruction be over before he becomes officially a member of the APC? Because all indication shows that he's working against the PDP. And he already said that in the last press chat he had, that he's going to have to work for APC so that Tinubu wins the South-South. All right? So this is exactly what is going on right now. Now, we're talking about a president who's not available right now, even as much as people are getting killed. But they're pledging their support to him. So look at the political permutation that's going on right now. You and I have not been considered into this, that we are the voters. They only have one vote. We have more votes. One each person, but we have more in number. Does that tell you a reason why you need to be sitting up and participating actively and not be quiet anymore? Does that tell you why you need to go get your PVC and make sure that you're properly registered early enough so that you will not be restricted from voting because of what? They won't want to release your PVC like they did in 2023. Dr. Pearse here said that Wike will be expelled or suspended from the PDP come to August when they do their convention. Do you agree with that? Do you think they has somebody in PDP will be able to conjure such power to suspend this mighty Wike in quote? Okay, himself and Pius. What is your take in all of this? You have to remember, if you look at Pius from those people, for those people who are from his state, or from, I think some of your state, I think, is he performing from your state? Do you think he has the credibility? A man who makes an agreement for survivor and says, I will see. Now, this is not letting us know why APC won in these states, not because the people's votes were counted. If a governor can make an arrangement like that and the INEC returning officer can agree to such nonsense, not because the people wanted Seyi Makinde, not because of that, but it's an arrangement that they have to make in the background for his survival. Is that the kind of person we should have in government as our president? What will make him not do exactly what was done to him to other governors, as Tinubu is currently doing to the other governors now, where they're all now kowtowing and pledging and bowing to him and saying, Oga, please, we will let you be our president. You take the presidential vote. It doesn't concern us. And we can be the governors, and our states will remain as PDP or whatever party it is. Can you see that unholy arrangement, ungodly arrangement? Let's start making sense of these things in the comment section. Let us know what you think, what you perceive as this kind of arrangement to be. All right. This is for us to consider. This is for us to deliberate. But remember, I asked this question earlier. Is Wike Bola Tinubu's spy within the PDP to cause destruction before he finally and officially moves away from the PDP to now say he's become part of the APC party called a cancer? So he's now become cancer anyway, because you can see the destruction in Rivers State. At what point in time will he be moving officially away? Okay? Remember, he sort of seized their building recently and said they've not paid for the ground rent. And the other part is the same way Arabambi and Lamidi, they're perceived to be spies for the APC within the Labour Party. Is this the same thing for El-Rufai and SDP? So we're just assuming that they put moles within this party to cause confusion, and then they'll feed back to their puppet master. I'm asking all of these questions. Let's deliberate in the comment section and let us have this chat. Is that what you think? Also, do you think Seyi Makinde is a credible candidate to unseat Bola Tinubu? If you put Peter Obi aside as Labour Party, Atiku, whatever party he decides to join, Bola Tinubu, and then Seyi Makinde, and any other political party, and I'm well sure, who do you think has a better chance? Oh, by the way, what is your take about this matter anyway? This coalition they've been talking about. Would you want to be part of PDP's coalition, considering the fact that it's the same corrupt party that gave birth to this monster called APC now, and the destruction the monster is causing in Nigerian. So let's have this chat in the comment section. Again, if you're meeting this content for the first time, like, share, and subscribe. And if you've been following us and you've not subscribed, please do so. And also recommend this channel to others. We need everyone to be part of it. We will sensitize the nation. We will take one day at a time, one person at a time. 2 years is not a long time. 2027 is a fight for the soul of our country. As always, God bless you. Bye-bye for now.